morning, actually this morning, last night. And I've been trying to tweak my data import, trying to clean it up, make it more robust and more meaningful, more usable to go with my skills and stat checks. I noticed that what I had wasn't quite what I wanted. I needed my data to be a little bit better, and so I've been trying to separate the team data and get my players to merge better. First attempt at this revamped plan, yeah, not exactly what I hoped for. Somehow I ended up with no team data and no. Oh wait, I do have team data. How many teams? I got 43 teams. Let's see how the teams came out. See, I still got kickers. Why am I getting kickers in the team data? That I'm totally not sure. That's not supposed to be happening. Because it's really, if they don't prefix with team, I'm not supposed to get them in the kickers. So why am I getting them in the kickers? So that is a thing. Let's see what I've got right now. Let's drop this team stat. We'll drop this one. This one is players stats data. So need to get rid of the documents that tells me what I've imported. This guy, its purpose is to make sure that I have all of the stuff I need, or that to track the files that I've imported. So if I have 2009 data imported, I've got to be able to know that when I do a 2009 again, I go, hey, you already have 2009 data. Now I can't fix data. If I want to destroy data, I have to dump the data specifically. Ideally, I fix the data, get it in there the way I want, make sure all my 2009 data is correct. I don't yet know how I'm going to separate 2009 data from 2010 data. I do have collections, but I can't do a dump. So it's like my data says it's 2009. So I would have to do some sort of delete command or something that would say, hey, I'll dump all the data that's 2009 or 2010. Ideally, I get it fixed so I don't have that problem, but you know how that goes. Each year is going to be probably a different set of data. I'm hoping I can get it pretty consistent so I'm getting the stuff I want. So we'll see how that goes. Now, I've deleted the documents here. This just tracks the imports, and then I have the data itself, which is the actual what players are going in. I usually dump the overall stats data, but I'm not going to be able to do that forever. Things I've also had to fix is me going down and dumping out unnecessary columns in my data. The data I have, I just don't want to get a lot of blank fields, you know, things like G, which is supposed to be games, but for some reason it's not populated on any of these sheets, so I might as well get rid of it. So I have all these passes and pass data, and I don't remember if hopefully I got rid of all of these ones. Please say I did. Oh, I did not. Well, the problem is I did not get it out of my I dumped it out of my destination data, and then when I went to get it, when I went to go back to edit my data, I had not removed it from my source, and then my source was all messed up. So it's kind of my fault there. And then when I went back to edit my source again, I made tweaks to the source, went back out there to the destination, and it was overwritten. I had overwritten all the changes I made, which was, of course, bad. So now I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get all the way through here and dump these one more time. Each time it's an attempt. So this is a source data. In other words, it's the one that's going to be, it's the master for my formulas, it's the master for everything. And then I copied this for my imports to make sure I'm getting the same data. Items I'm currently deleting though are just the I think I have it all. I had a sheet, I think, where I was putting some bonus items on my sheet, and I don't want that. I'm trying to make sure I remove that. I think I did finally remove it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit save on that, and then we're going to. It takes a minute to save because Excel is slow. Part of the problem is when you go ahead and do the saves, Excel is going to import the data so that it recalculates the master sheet before it goes ahead and updates. For some reason. It won't save the data until it updates the source data. So, all right. So now we have this open. I gotta close this because it's no longer valid, or it's gonna block me if I try to run this, and it's not valid for the other sheet anyway. So now we run. We see what I've got for my updates. It's processing all the data. Now let's see what we got here. Now, see, it says we imported only 75 players, which is totally wrong. I have like 1,400 players. So the question is, why? Let's go see what we got in terms of teams. Let's see if we're still getting the, oops. I got team stat data. It's 33, which is a lot closer. I think I wanted, it should have been around 32, obviously, but I think that means we're getting close. So we do have the team getting the abbreviations. I don't know why we don't have. Looks pretty good, really, though. I do need to get the team to populate. Okay, so we're close. Let's go ahead and close back here. And then we're gonna go look at my teams. Now, there is a setting here somewhere for player get data field. Update position is not available. Okay, existing team name. The name is not getting set, and I'm not sure where I missed, because there are times when I have a team that's longer than 3. So like I have right somewhere. Okay, so we have these. This right here is supposed to be capturing my teams, and if I have a team that's greater than 3. Supposed to go in the team, so we should have a team at least once, because I know I have at least one field that's got a team value that is that. Yeah. Oh, you know what I might need to do? If header exists, this header theme. This headers call index. Oh, I might have to check this and make sure it exists, because I might be doing something. This call index val equals source. If header exists, oh, I did not put. Oh, okay, I did not put. Name abbreviation in here. Header exists. That was a call index. No, call index is the value that's coming back from the cells. Okay, so that's just a number. I'm going to include non-empty values and exclude the identifying fields from stats. No, go add team. There abbreviation. Is there abbreviation? Let's go here and look. I think the field I'm looking for is in fact abbreviation. This is my morning drink. It goes to show how poorly I worked out today. I have not even finished my first drink. In fact, I'm still wearing my workout. It's my workout shorts. I killed this so I can go get the other one and put a kickstart in it, or at least get a kickstart and get drinking it. Wake up my brain. But I want to make sure that my data here. So we have the first teams. Only the sheets that have team on them, TM or TEAM, are actually team sheets. That's the ABB odd. Okay, so yes. Value header name position not equal, page not equal. Let's see what that does. I'm trying to see first. First, I try to fix one thing, and that's just get the team data to import correctly. So I have to drop this one. We're going to go team stats, page. Do I need to rebuild the whole thing? Let's see what happens if I just dump this. Can I just dump one table and have it rebuild it? I don't know. Up, have it open. Can't do that. Must close this. Save it. Now we try again, see what that goes. Alright, let's see if it at least updated my teams. I'm still trying to see if I can figure out why my teams weren't updating. I only have one team off on that. I don't know why it's saying this. 33 teams. Okay, 33 teams. I am curious a little bit. We do have the fields. I think part of the problem is some of these fields are not matching because, well, because they're stupid. There's one page on my stuff. I'd be willing to bet that the problem is that there's one page on my stuff that doesn't match the names correctly. And I think we're matching pretty good for the most part. See, this one had Arizona Cardinals. This one, I don't know why it didn't get the team. So I have some that get the name, some that get the team. But the thing is, I'm supposed to get both. So as you can see, I'm not getting both the abbreviation. And that one has Arizona and Arizona Cardinals as separate incarnations, which is, of course, wrong. And that could be due to, let's go see what this is. Only because I don't want to open that one up. I know it's going to be exactly the same right now. So And it's going to come down to my ability to determine why name and theme are not getting set correctly. Probably a bad thing anyway. I should probably just call it name, but whatever. So this is the page. Well, that's for the individual players. We're gonna go over here. 14. First team page. ABBR and team. Arizona Cardinals. There's no reason for those to be separate. So it got the Arizona Cardinals and era. Is it era? I don't even think that's right. There's so many weird things. I don't think that's right. What is Arizona's abbreviation? Is it Cardinals? CAR? I don't know. What is the abbreviation? It might be Arizona. Or is it ARZ? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it is ARI. There are some that are wrong though. Like there's one of these sheets that has GNB for Green Bay or other weird things. But this first sheet should have both. So when it comes in here, so if I'm correct, the very first team sheet, rushing, fumbles, team data page. So this sheet is the first team player one. I don't have any other team player ones. It just says team player. And then we go down here and team. So the first team one's supposed to have my stuff. The basic information I need. So we'll go back in here and try to figure out why ABVR and team. The sheet is team, which we know it is. For team data, use team name as player name. If call index will cells. If header exists, headers call index. So it's all headers are going in here. What is the? This is the headers we're defining. Oh. Nintendo! I don't wonder what the last time I seen you, man. We are trying my best to try to figure out why. Do I know? I do have a abbreviation in there. What the heck? ABBR, head. So we got the colon, we got the index. Oh, player headers. Call headers. There's a lot of health issues, man, bum. What's going on with you? I hope you're doing all right. Hopefully it's just like when you say that you're only talking flu or some other thing, like thing that can go away quickly. You had to work today, huh? I've been doing good. My play starts tomorrow, so I got a little bit of the jitters because, you know, being the lead, I'm kind of like, well, you know, I can't mess up. This is only my second play, so I'm a little worried about how that's going to go. I feel really confident. I mean, I know all my lines, and I've been doing rehearsals have been going great. Nothing that's indicated. But you know, when the reality of the fact that now you've got 50 people, 50 only. I mean, this is small studio, but you have 50 people watching you. I gotta do it 4 times this weekend, so you know. I've gone over my lines, I've tested myself. I can start almost anywhere in the play and remember where I'm at. So it's not that I don't know the stuff, it's just a matter of if I can stay out of my head and just go out there and do it and have fun. That's kind of what you're supposed to do at this point, right? Just go out there and have fun, do what you gotta do. But I'm a little nervous, I guess. Got to be honest. We have the team sheet, has required fields. Sheet type headers. Get headers from first row. Oh, okay, so the array is the headers, which is everything in the first row. That's not a problem. So we're going to go through the headers. So it's everything that's in the front row. If we have ABBR, taking ABBR out, any team, position, age, player name. How do you standardize the names? Yeah, headers from the first row. So you got work. Where are you working at, man? What do you get to do now? What's the big event for you to get you employed? That's good job. Keep it up, man. I'm happy for you to at least have work, because that's a great thing. From the first row. We're not going to. Oh no! Oh, head. That's the one I'm looking for. Normalizing the header name. Okay, so we're fixing the names. Go here. Go to definition. An airport. Oh, so it's like it's a new job. It's not your normal event thing. I think it's name or player, it's player name. I'm going to try this system. I'm going to go play. That's going to equal to 3 going. Integration. Ah, gosh dang it. So if it's team or team, and it's shorter than 3, it's going to go into the team abbreviation field, else it's returned just the team. The team is actually going to be, team goes into name, team abbreviation goes into team abbreviation. Okay, let's see if that helps me at all. Definitely have some issues with how my data is getting read. Team name starting with team or team is always team data, correct. I think maybe I could use a part-time job, but if I was to work at the airport like you, I'd have to drive 45 minutes each way. That would not be a part-time job. It'd be a full-time job, because it's 45 minutes, no traffic, and we have crap traffic over here. So I'd be driving probably an hour and a half to get to work and an hour and a half to get home. That's 3 hours of driving a day, plus my part-time. I'd be working a full-time day just getting to and from work. No, that would not work for me. I don't know. There's got to be a solution. I don't need. What I would like to do is, even if I could just get some basic money in, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month. That's what I'd be happy with that even, because it would ease some of the pressure of people bugging me about being unemployed, because I really want to finish this work. And so if I could just get, I know I need to launch my Indiegogo, but the thing is, the last time I did it, I couldn't even raise $100, and I'm nervous about launching again. Yes, I've got a ton more done, but you got the issue of it's a ton more done with way more than a ton to go, you know? So it's like, how do I keep convincing people and moving forward? I don't know. It's tough. I think it's possible to build up the backing for it. I just need people to believe that I'm going to keep working on it. But if I could get a couple $1,000s a month, I think my wife would feel better. Everybody feel better that I'm bringing in money. That's what this is the thing, bringing in a measurable amount of money. And launching Indiegogos and launching Kickstarters are very they're very time consuming to set them up. And then again, I feel like I'm always losing time on actual work when I'm doing things like that. You know, I'm not spending the time on the work to do the things that I need to do to be able to do the work. It's like I have to work on non-work in order to be able to work. But I should be working on the work and not working on the things that need to be done, on the work that needs to be done in order to let me work. Oh, it's a scramble. It's the chicken before the egg. What do? Got to get the work done, but you need to do the work that isn't the work to get the work done. Anyway, so okay, let's see if I got that any better now. So I've now got my team. I'm going to bring in the team abbreviation now we're gonna go for she says we need both player name and team if available later for matching, but on this one we need team abbreviation of this would be 4. We only need one of these two things for it to work. Almost all of them are going to have what amounts to this. Try it again. Got it over here. This again. Good. Notice when it's really gray outside that my skin looks, I just look like I'm really, really white. The grayness right in my face just gets me all screwed up. Takes away all of the color in my skin. Oh, dude, I gave up on DoorDash weeks ago. It's just so much piddly. Yeah, it's a not good. Where is the thing up somewhere else? Where's it going? Oh, I can't because I'm not. Oh, I see. Huh. We can't do. Right, it's not music. You know, I use this tool called NVIDIA Broadcast, and it doesn't let you change things like brightness. See, look, there's no brightness effect. Probably can't do this because it's being used. It's the thing that lets me remove my background, but it's obviously not so great. Yeah, it's a waste of time. I tried to do DoorDash. I wanted to make it work, but for 15-20 bucks a day, it's just proving to be like such a. I feel like I should be doing something else. And so what I've been trying to do is break up my day and spend a little bit of time working on other things, like trying to get my launch. I should launch it. Maybe I'll just do it. Maybe today. How long have I been on? 30 minutes? I'm going to do 1 hour today. I'm trying to break all my streams up into 1 hour segments. So I'm hoping to try to get different things done. Did I put the teams in or did I not run it? Did I get distracted? Okay, we're still not getting the name, and the name should always be available, in spite of whatever these things say. Not working. So the question is, why am I not getting the theme? So when we go through, we're supposed to go through all of. Oh, that's what we're breaking. We're probably getting one and then breaking. Player name equals theme. So if we get the player name, we're breaking. We're not giving it a chance to set the abbreviation. What's happening? We know that the first thing it's going to do is it's going to see teams. So that would be the first one, and it would break out. And then we would keep breaking out because the first sheet would always have the team. So we need to have both. Player name equals team. What we need to do someone's going into there, it's also going into there, going into there. So we really only go team and team abbreviation. So I think what I need to do is get rid of this nonsense. It's not necessary. Team abbreviation not equal to and team not equal to. We don't need to keep going if we have that, but we do need to keep going otherwise. The only other thing, I mean, technically I don't, as long as team comes first in the situation, I should be okay for almost every scenario. I could almost just say if team abbreviation is the set, because team abbreviation always comes first. Assuming it's going in the order of the items on the sheet, No, I'm gonna take a chance. Let's do this instead. Pick this up. Let's just see what happens if I do that. We will break in the event that we hit team abbreviation get set, because I think we have team get set first, and because it's always first on the sheet. We're gonna go ahead and see if I can dump this. Going to go. Karama, how you doing, man? Hey, I got to ask you guys a question since you're here. Do you watch this stream because I'm such an awesome, amazing, entertaining guy? You like coding, that's a comma in between that, and you're interested in the coding work I'm doing. It's a game that I'm coding, that's number 3. Or that you specifically like the idea of my game and you want to see it come to life. That's what I need to know. Those are the 4 questions. Four. The other hand's over here. 4. I need to put up a poll and find out from my few followers who watch me on my stream here, on the coding part of my stream, because on Twitch, you know, I have both, right? But I'm curious of those that are interested in the coding at all, or in the stuff I'm doing here. Is it because of one of those 4 things? I don't think it's the first. I mean, you know, maybe kind of. But if that was the case, I'd be having people that don't have any interest in coding at all, or games, or in the games that I'm developing. They would just be watching me because I'm an awesome, amazing, entertaining guy. But I think the truly fact is it's one of those 3 things as far as the coding goes. It's either somebody likes to watch game programming and see what's going on, they like programming in general, or they really like the concept of the game I'm developing and want to see it develop and come to life. I tend to believe I'm going for number 2. That it's specifically the only people or you guys are mostly just about the coding in general. It does kind of matter as far as what I'm trying, you know, as far as, you know, what my expectations are and the opportunity for this game to, you know, do well. I want to know who's out there watching to see if this game comes to be. No, I don't know how to. I'll probably have to put up a poll somewhere and get people to acknowledge what it is that they like about this, or interests them, even if it's not the most amazing, likable thing in the world. Stats data. Fresh. I don't know, team stats data, stuff with documents. We are still getting. Oh, wait, that one has both. What do you know? I actually got one with both. Alright, so we got Pittsburgh. Seattle doesn't have theirs, whatever that problem is. Carolina. England. They are better in some ways. I'm not sure why Seattle did not get that. Well, I did partially fix this. It does appear to be correct. But why? Why did... Oh wait, there is a Seattle. So how did I get 2 Seattles? Seattle Seahawks. Oh wait a minute, what the heck? Alright, am I hallucinating? I tell you there was one here that had Seattle's with... Oh wait, nope, there it is. Seattle right there. Nope. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Seattle Seahawks. How come they got... They got the name, but somehow they ended up also with... Is it because did the name not spell the same? Seattle Seahawks. Oh, how come that one didn't match? Alright, so let's open up the Seattle Seahawks. Now we're gonna open up the Seattle Seahawks. So we got 10 play drive, receiving. So something about this Seattle Seahawks did not match with this Seattle Seahawks. Why? What is different? Oh, did they maybe have a different... Alright, so the one that came with that, must be something weird about this. Team receiving, team BLS. Can't quite tell. This one's got team receiving. One doesn't have. Oh, that's using full names. Oh. Here, but not everybody's getting that one wrong. Team rushing, team receiving, team passing. So they are matching correctly, but they don't all have why our team. I'd imagine it's something about the first one. It's the only one that seems to be wrong, because if I walk through these ones, good. Why is that one getting improperly mapped and everybody else is getting correctly mapped? I don't know. Only one page is coming off wrong on that, and I don't know why. And it's not, it's different. That's got all the right data there. This one. The second record too. The names match. I cannot technically see anything different between these except the stats that are on them, but that shouldn't matter. Oh, look at this one. Team 10 play drives. What is different about that? That's the first one. That's the one that's supposed to identify all of it. Sort by, we're going to sort by the team entity. It's going to make a huge difference. Maybe number 28 going down the list. Teams are always using the full name. Interesting. All right, got to be something. Maybe I'll just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's something here though. I know it. We did get all of them. We're getting the abbreviation sets for all of them. We're getting 33 teams with one bonus Seattle Seahawks. Why do we get a bonus Seattle Seahawks? I couldn't tell you right now. That's something weird. And it gets a different set of stats. So something's mapping up incorrectly for that one. And it's not the first one or the last one. It's not, doesn't really make sense, to be honest. Because if it was the first one, I can go, okay, maybe there's some weird load on there that's... But look, Seattle is number 28 on this list. It's the 27th one that's going to go into the system. And it does. It gets 27. So it's in there when the second one comes along. When the second one comes along, and we have it. So unless there's like a bonus record here, which there is not, there's only 32, because the header is one of those, so it's only 32 teams. So at this point, everything's good, but then something goes wonky, and we end up with an extra team. So all I can figure is at some point, maybe we have an extra team on one of these pages. Like Seattle gets put on a page more than once, and it doesn't know what to do with it. Aha, look at this table. Look at this one. This one has 34. I wonder if I should fix this. Do all the teams do this? I don't know. There's other ones that do it, but they could be getting that last team. But why is it Seattle that's getting the weirdness? These merged. Format cells. Don't merge cells. What's weird about these ones is they're actually separate. I don't know if that's the cause, but there's something about the lines. I don't know, I'm just guessing really at this point. Cells. Yes, I have to fix like everybody for that. I don't know if I'm going to fix them all. Let's just see if this decreases the number that are on. Alright, let's just try that one out. That one might fix it, might not, but I gotta figure also out. My teams are still not loading up, or my players are not loading up correctly. We're only getting like, what does it say, 65 players? I have 1,400 players, so there's definitely a flaw in that maneuver. So what I think I need to do is, I think the first players that might be loading up are not loading up with the, it comes down to the first players. And I think maybe my first player here doesn't have something, and it's giving me a problem. Like this one. This one is like only part of the teams. It says it's positions, it's gobbledygook. There's only 965, which is still wrong, but I certainly don't have 965. I gotta figure out. Games played? Does games played have 1,400 like it's supposed to? Okay, that's better. So let's go with games played. We're gonna move this to the first field. Okay, so we're, by making this first, all of my players, 1,400 of them at least, they're going to get a team, which is kind of crucial, right? So we got to have the team. So then we're going to be matching up to those players. I don't really have another way. Not everybody scores. This is only some stuff. This is the defensive file, which should probably be with the defensive players. What else? There's really not any other. This one I wish was more accurate, but it gets players when they're, or positions when they're available. I don't know how I ended up with just the 965 players with the positions. And this isn't even a, it's probably because of this, it's really just a scoring page. I think it shows you like their big plays or something. It's like, it's not really, it's 965 players with, I think this is a defensive page. Because it's got sacks and safeties and defenses and interceptions, TDs long, fumbles, fumble recoveries. It's kind of interesting because Aaron Rodgers has never been on defense, right? So, but Aaron Rodgers is here, so I think it's an attempt to blend things, but it's a defensive page where I got, yeah, this is just weird. I wish I could get it more accurately, but you see a lot of gaps here, and these are from my blending guys. I think I must have brought in these players, so I was trying to get a complete list of who is who, and it only half and half kind of worked. Like it probably doesn't have any of the kickers or hunters or anything. That's 6 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and see if just moving that file did me any favors. We're going to go back here. Drop this one more time because I don't think it's going to matter though. I don't feel why. New data. We got to go with the reports. We probably have multiple documents that I tried multiple times. Block this one. Yeah, let's see if I can. Oh no, that thing's not gonna work. Stop it. No. Boo. Boo me. Boo me. Alright, file. So this morning I was trying to work out a couple of new features in my planning and plotting. And one of those features is I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to determine like practices. So when you go through a given week, you're going to be able to set your training. You know, how many days of effort do you want to put, how many hours of the week? And so I was actually trying to line it up roughly with what the NFL typically does. So what does a typical practice week look like, right? And so I was able to look up a couple of examples of about what it looks like and approximately how many hours they practice in pads and how much time they spend on film. And it varies because every coach is different and every need of a team is different. How much time they spend on training, physical training and recovery. And did I say film? Reviewing film? So all those things have to happen during the week. But you get to focus on what parts of those. Like say you're doing practice. Do you want to focus on your routes? Do you want to focus, because there's only so much you can do, right? There's certain things you want your team to excel at or improve upon. Like maybe they have some special plays they need to work, so you run plays, and you can say how much time on plays. Maybe you split it up. You have all the different sliders on how you want to adjust your team's practice for the week. And I want to be able to make it so that you're able to go in at the end of a week. And so maybe I want to do even things that go even as far as to have your games be on different days. So you'll have a week schedule, right? And I want to be able to have Monday games and Thursday games, and this means your schedules, your practice weeks are going to be different. Like when you go in to do your practice, you only got 3 days before your next game or 5 days before your next game. So your practice weeks will adjust, and you'll have to determine how you want to set your practice. I want to have it be hard-coded time. In other words, I could do percentages, and then of course you have less time, you get less of everything. But that's I don't know. That's not this fun. I want people to like, ooh, I only have a 4-day week this week or a 3-day week this week. I want to have them go in and go, okay, I've only got this many hours for training on the field and this many hours. This is your total hours for practice during the week, and you got to decide how much of that's going to go to film study, how much of that's going to go to fitness. And then, fitness training and on-field training has also got its own bads. If you overdo it, you can injure yourself or be tired or fatigued when it comes to game time. So those are all things you got to kind of work on and try to have an optimized state. Maybe I'll say, you have this much time and these are the things you can do, and I will set up an optimized. This is like the best scenario for your team. You're going to get your best results. And then other things will lean towards potential overdoing it or underdoing it. Kind of, I don't know if underdoing it is a thing, but you know what I'm saying. It's like it's not enough to give you that boost you need. But hey, it's up to you. Whatever you want, man. But yeah, I was trying to build that layout in my head, how I'm going to set that up, and what that results in the back end, because it's really going to be about building up experience or skill points that will go towards building up your players' abilities based on their potential and all that kind of stuff. All right, now that I did that, let's go try and delete these again because I messed up. These are no good. Selection. Data. Selection. This one's open. Yeah. Hopefully something I did fixes this. Spend 1 hour. Okay, Kurama, Nintendo. Time for me to call it. I think I'm gonna try. Oh, I got it up. Still 33 teams and only 65 players going in. So I'll probably go work on a couple of quick other items. I will come back later and do some 1 to 2 hour, or probably another 1 hour session if I can. Don't know what I'll be working on. Hopefully I won't be working on this because I think I'm getting close. I'll try to figure it out, and then I will. Thought about trying to do some UI, but I also, a lot of the things I want to do UI wise really need me to start building up my players, finish building my players, which means I got to build their skills and their stats, or their skills and their skill tests that are going to happen during the game. But all that stuff needs to happen in order for me to even get some other functionality out there. I can start working on UI, but I can't plug anything in until I actually have that data available to me. And that's what this is all about. But I like to change directions and spend some time on UI, spend some time on backend, so that